Every Yellowstone fan has endured a nightmare over the past 2 months. The internal drama of the show reached a point where the successful series was on the verge of being canceled. The question of whether or not Kevin Costner will leave the show has become the most talked about topic on the internet. There are fans who support Costner's departure and others who do not. We've reached the point where we don't want to hear any more information about Costner's departure from the series today. The release date for Season 5's second part is all we need to hear. This is, thankfully, your lucky day because we now know precisely when the beloved series will air new episodes. But first, let's review the Yellowstone series briefly to refresh our memories of it. You are all aware that the Western series is renowned for its riveting plots, stunning cinematography, and star-studded cast, which includes Kelly Riley, Luke Grimes, and Kevin Costner. It follows the tale of the Dutton family, who are the proprietors of the biggest bordering farm in the U.S. The show, which takes place against the stunning backdrop of Yellowstone National Park, depicts the family's struggle to preserve their land and way of life in the face of threats from developers, neighboring landowners, and even members of their own family. It has been commended for its depiction of complicated relational peculiarities, its investigation of subjects like power, veracity, and unwaveringness, and its staggering visuals of the American West. All of these family dynamics have developed to the point of destruction over the course of the previous 4 seasons, and we anticipate that the scene of everything breaking out in Season 5 will be there. The Duttons embraced the unexpected in the first episode of Season 5, bending our expectations once more. John has turned into the legislative head of Montana, which is an enormous improvement for the family. It was abundantly clear that he was not the right candidate for the position, but it was also abundantly clear that he ran for it with the intention of preserving the Yellowstone Ranch for as long as possible. We witnessed him complaining about his new position and attempting to avoid it throughout the season. One could try and contend that he drove himself to experience passionate feelings for Summer Higgins, basically in light of the fact that he needed an interruption. It was a troublesome watch for the overwhelming majority of us, as we like to see John flourishing in his farm, as opposed to being hopeless in legislative issues. Casey, then again, has lost his infant child, which was the really subject that overwhelmed the whole Casey-Monica storyline of the time. In previous seasons, we saw the couple face a lot of challenges and struggle to keep their marriage alive. We briefly feared that their marriage would face additional challenges as a result of their baby's death. But at the end of the first part, we saw that they were closer than ever to one another, which was nice. However, neither Casey nor John were the focus of the primary plotline in the first part. It was about Jamie and Beth. Fans of the television series Yellowstone were left with the shocking realization at the conclusion of Part 1 of Season 5 that the two main characters, Jamie and Beth, were planning to kill each other. The show has had a long-running storyline about Jamie and Beth's animosity, with the siblings frequently fighting over the business and legacy of their family and some personal drama. However, many viewers were surprised to learn that they were planning to kill each other. After all, they are siblings despite everything. Yes, Beth attributes almost every setback she encountered to Jamie. Indeed, Jamie has had enough of Beth's deplorable dangers and attacks. Yes, Beth is responsible for Jamie's inability to have children and Jamie's need to kill his biological father. Despite the fact that the first episode of the 5th season proved us wrong, we always chose to believe that they were still deeply caring for one another. Jamie was with Sarah and putting together a hit team to target Beth, while Beth was cooperating with John and planning Jamie's murder. The possibility that one of these beloved characters will not survive the events of Season 5, Part 2 has significant implications for this plot. The Dutton family as a whole may be affected by their death, and fans are left to speculate